Hello children, today we will study the second chapter of your conversation, that is talk politely. So open page number 7. Talk politely children. We all know how to talk, but we should be polite and gentle in our conversation. We should not be rude to others. And how can we polite with each other? When we know the etiquettes, we know the manners, how should we talk to our elders, how we should talk to our friends, and how we should talk to our younger ones. So there is a way to talk to everyone, and if we know the etiquettes and manners, then we will leave a very good impact on other people. So let's see. Talk politely. Be polite in your conversation. The first and most important thing is that you should always be polite in your conversation. That is, you should be very gentle in your way of talking. So this is a conversation between two girls, that is Mehak and Preeti, about borrowing a simple thing, borrowing a pencil. So if you want to ask a pencil from your friend, how you should ask, and also you should know that if someone else is asking you a pencil, how you should respond. So let's see. Mehak, excuse me Preeti. So first thing you should say, excuse me, and take the name of your friend. Preeti replies, yes please. And if somebody else is telling you excuse me and taking your name, then how you should respond? Yes please. Okay. May I borrow your pencil please? Yes sure, here it is. Thanks Preeti, you are welcome. So you see how you started with excuse me, and then the way you just not that give me your pencil. No, it is not polite, it is rude. How you should say, may I borrow your pencil please? Please is the most important word to show your means your request. And when somebody asks you like this, what you should say? No, take. No, not like this. You should respond. You should say, yes, sure, here it is. Then again, thanks you should say, and in return of thanks, what you should say? You are welcome or you're most welcome. Like this you can respond. Second conversation is in the canteen. Again between two boys, Salman and Sunil. So let's see. Salman is saying, I'm going to have a cold drink. Would you like one too? Yes, thank you. So if you want to, if you are going to have something, you are going to eat something, then how you should ask your friends that you are going to have such food or drink, and would you like one too? Then and if somebody else asks you, then how you should reply? Yes, thank you. Or if you don't want, you can say no, thank you. Both are good. What about a burger? Yes, please. And a piece of cake? No, thanks. Alright, I'll get a cold drink and a burger only. That's so nice of you. See how they are conversing in a very polite and gentle way. Next is borrowing a geometry box. Like in a class, you all borrow pen, pencil, box now. So how you should ask? Anita, Sunita, may I have your geometry box for a while? Not like give me your geometry box. No, proper ways. May I have your geometry box for a while? Then if you don't have, don't say no I have not brought. Not like this. It's a proper way. Sorry Anita, I did not bring it today. You may ask Rani for it. I think she has brought hers. It's all right. I'll take it from her. Thanks. And if suppose your friend has not brought pen, pencil, something, you should say it's all right. Thanks. Thanks bye, because she has responded in a nice way. Next is lunch break at school. Then Sanjana says, hi Amir, have you brought your tiffin? Amir says, yes, I have. Can I have lunch with you? Yes, of course. You are most welcome. When somebody is offering to have lunch with you, or somebody is inviting you to have lunch with them, then how you should respond? Yes, of course. And you are most welcome. If somebody is asking you to join you. Sachin, why are you sitting all alone in the corner? Then Sachin says, I did not bring my tiffin today. My mother is not well. Then he says that because his mother is not well, so nobody was there at home to prepare tiffin for him. That's why he is sitting alone and not eating. Sometimes happens in your class that any student has not brought the tiffin and all, then you should also ask him or her to join you. Never mind, come and share with us. Like this you can ask that you also can come and share the tiffin with us. Both of us will pray for your mother's quick recovery. Thank you very much. Both of you are very kind. Sachin, the pleasure is ours. If somebody says thank you, you can say the pleasure is ours. So this is a very polite and gentle way of conversing with each other. I hope you will also follow the same. Now let's read chapter 3 also, that is comparison. Comparison means when we compare between two things or maybe more than two things. Okay, that is comparison. When you match the things kind of. So let's see. How old are you? I'm 7 years old. How old is Raju? He's 10 years old. How old is Rita? Rita is 8 years old. So we see that three persons have told the age. Now we will compare who's the eldest or older something. Who is the eldest of the three? Raju is the eldest of the three. Who is older than you? Raju and Rita are both older than me. What runs faster, a horse or a car? Obviously, car runs faster. A car runs faster than a horse. It's a comparison between two things. What moves faster, a car or an aeroplane? An aeroplane moves faster than a car. Now again comparison between two things. Which is the fastest, a car, an aeroplane or a horse? Now there is a comparison among three things. An aeroplane is the fastest. So you see children, when we see comparison in two things, we use the word than, isn't it? And er is the suffix what we are using, faster, faster than. Er is used and than word is used. And when there is a comparison in more than two things, then we write add the suffix est to the word. It becomes fastest, and before that we put the article the. So an aeroplane is the fastest. Which moves slower, a mouse or an insect? An insect moves slower than a mouse. Does a book have more pages than a chapter? Yes, a book has more pages than a chapter has. Chapter has 2 or 3 pages and book has so many pages. What holds more water, a jug or a bucket? Jug is small and bucket is large, no? Big. A bucket holds more water than a jug. Which is bigger, a river or an ocean? An ocean is bigger than a river. Which carries more people, a train or a bus? A train carries more people than a bus. More people can sit in train. Train is so long, and in bus less people sit in comparison to train. Which is taller, a giraffe or a camel? A giraffe is taller than a camel. Giraffe has got a long neck, so it is taller. Does a bicycle move faster than a motorbike? No, a motorbike moves faster than a bicycle. So we see how comparison is done between two persons or two things or two animals. Okay, so children, you will learn the question answers that is given in chapter 3, and for first and second chapter question answers I will give you in the next video. Thank you.